Hey guys, whoa, welcome. Episode number 4? Yeah, I think 4. Episode number 4. Welcome to episode number 4 of Jake Nikolopoulos' Road to the Never Universe. Welcome. So, this episode we are going to have, you're going to see my meals. You're going to see, not every meal, but you're going to see what I generally eat on a day-to-day basis. I haven't added the drive-thrus at McDonald's and KFC and all that sort of thing because I'm in the off-season at the moment. I eat chocolate, I eat Macca's, I eat KFC, I eat normal shit because I don't get to eat it when I'm on a contest diet. So once I flick the switch and I go over to a contest diet, I don't eat any of those delicious things. So I'm making the most of it now while I can. I really couldn't care less if my abs aren't showing in now the off season, and I'm not getting judged in the off season. I get judged when I'm standing on stage. So whatever people think about how I look in the off season, or oh, he looks a little bit fat, or he looks a bit soft in his training videos, I don't care. All right, I am happy. I am eating junk food. I am very, very happy. So you're gonna see some of my meals. You're gonna see me feeding my goats. You guys get to meet Casper and Louie, my pet goats. I don't think you guys understand how cool that is. They're like the best animals ever. So they're bulking at the moment as well, so you'll see I'm giving them their off-season diet. They live in a bodybuilding household, so they eat like bodybuilders. So you'll see that. So anyway, it's not going to be, that's about all that's in the episode. It's my meals, and it's the goats eating. So highly entertaining, I know. Just hang on to your seats. But I'm going to answer a couple of questions. I have my laptop in front of me, so just bear with me here. What do we have? Alright, so I have some more questions from people that I would like to answer, from all of you fans of Massive Joe's or fans of my Facebook page who posted questions for me to answer. Okay, Dean Lawrence says, Jake, what sort of, I find it very hard to do two things at once and read from the screen and look at you guys at the same time. What sort of cardio, see, and then I lose what I was looking at. I'll just look at the question, I'll read it from the question. What sort of cardio do you do and how much per week, and is there a certain time of the day you find burns better and why? Jake. Dean, I think doing cardio, pre-contest and off-season, I do it very, very different. So I do pre-contest, I normally wake up first thing in the morning. I definitely do cardio in a fasted state. I find doing that before you eat definitely burns the fat. So you're going to pull energy and pull from the fat stores instead of pulling from whatever you just ate. So if I've just eaten oats and things like that, my body is going to use that for energy. So if I'm just trying to burn fat, then I'll wake up first thing in the morning, have a black coffee, I'll have some fat burners if I'm using them at the time, and then I'll jump straight on the treadmill, I'll go for my walk or do whatever it is that I'm doing for cardio. So I find I do it like that, and then I'll probably add another 45 minutes in as well. I've gone to as much as doing 2.5 hours of cardio a day pre-contest. Just low intensity. I don't do anything crazy. I don't run. I don't do crossfitting things like that. I just walk on the treadmill, and I just put the hill up as high as it goes, and I'll do that for as long as I can. Then I'll just fluctuate the incline up and down, up and down. But still, it's a hard workout. Don't get me wrong. I'm not just walking, watching TV, scratching my ass. I'm still definitely sweating and having a cardiovascular workout. And then off-season, like I am now, I think it's definitely overlooked by a lot of bodybuilders, off-season cardio. But that's something that I've spoken to my trainer, Lee Priest, about, and he's made me put it back in again, because in the off-season, you do feel unhealthy as a bodybuilder. A lot of rapid weight gain, high calories that you're eating. It's a lot on the cardiovascular system. I find that doing 45 minutes of cardio, probably every 2 or 3 days, I feel a lot better. It just keeps you healthy, and I say longevity is everything in this sport, and heart health is very, very important. And I think with bodybuilders, heart health is always a concern, especially with the dieting, going from heavier body weights to a lighter body weights. It's definitely a lot of stress on the cardiovascular system. So I try to do as much preventative things as I can to keep it keep myself as healthy as possible. Because, as I said, fluctuating the weight, going up and down from being real heavy and stuff, the system, your cardiovascular system cops it. So I hope that helps your question. Yes, I do cardio. The best time to do cardio is first thing in the morning. So there you go. Let me just put my phone on silent for 1 second. Sorry guys. There we go, done. Okay, so Dean, that's to answer your question. Now another question I have from, who do we have here? Damien Adams. Damien, why can't I say Damien? Damien Adams. There we go. Could you concentrate on showing different ways to isolate the front, medial and rear delts? I find it hard to really isolate them sometimes. Thanks, mate. Well, Damien, really, I don't know how you struggle with it. The only thing I could probably say is maybe concentrate on your form a lot more, because it doesn't really get much easier with delts. All you can really do is front raises, side raises, and rear delt flies, and shrugs if you want to count them, the traps as well. But you know, it's really only three basic movements: to the front, to the side, to the rear. So to isolate, you can't really isolate them any more than doing side raises and things like that. You don't have to do just cables and really concentrate on it, but just make sure your form's strict, and just go with that, because I can't see how you can really have a lot of problems isolating them. Just maybe using momentum in exercise. That's one thing that I find that guys do a lot with side raises. They use a lot of momentum, and there's such a small muscle group. By the time you've swung a little bit, you've already missed half of the movement. So maybe just try to focus a little bit more on your form there, Damien. So hopefully you got something out of that. All right, hang on. What do we got here? Isaac Herrera. Jake, how do you add thickness to your medial delts? Well, Isaac, I think I've tried a lot of different training programs. I've trained with a lot of different people. Everybody is different. A lot of people that I've trained with that have had awesome delts from doing the programs the way that they do it and using their routines. I've tried it and I've got nothing out of it. So I can only tell you what personally works for me, and I can probably say the majority of people it would work for. And that's high volume. You know, you can't, like I said for answering the last question, you can't really target the mid delts any more than doing side raises. You know, that's hitting the side delts. But I find bringing up any thickness or bringing up any weak body part, a lot of it has to do with volume. I've found high volume things, and forget overtraining. I think overtraining is so hard to do. If you're not eating enough food, if you're not sleeping enough, then okay, you may overtrain. But I've never ever really overtrained before in my life. If you listen to your body, and if you're really sore the next day and you can't train that body part, you know, your body tells you that. So you go by instinct, you listen to your body. Overtraining, like I said, I think you'd have to be, I don't even know. I've never really known anybody to overtrain. So like I said, high volume, hit those side delts, do 6-7 working sets on side raises, then go on to side cables, do 5-6 sets there. That should be plenty for your side delts. But make sure you're training them hard, you're within that failed rep range, maybe 8 to 10 reps and a lot of sets. So lesson in that question, the answer to that question was do a lot of volume. Do a lot of volume. Do a lot of volume. That's what you have to do. It's not fun, sometimes it's boring. Bodybuilding is not really the most stimulating thing to do. It's repetitions, and it's done and performed regularly, and consistency is the key. So just keep doing it and doing it and doing it, and that's really it. That's why a lot of people think bodybuilders, we're pretty, there might be, we've got a few screws loose up there somewhere, because it's not the most stimulating thing to do. Pick a weight up, put it down, pick it back up again, put it back down again. You know, maybe that's why some bodybuilders aren't the brightest people out there. Alright, so look, that's it for questions. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll answer some more questions in the next video, and as well, hit me up on my Facebook page, send me a message or whatever you want to do, say, hey Jake, blah 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 blah, I want you to answer this question, and I'll try to answer it in my video. And as well, do it on the Massive Joe's page if you want to send them a message and ask. I'll answer as best I can. I can only give you guys my opinion. I'm no expert in anything besides what works for me. I know my own body, I know what works, so if I can be of any assistance, any help to you guys, or help you in any way with what I do, then that's great. I'm happy that I can do that for you. So you guys are going to see the video, it's coming up now with my meals and little bits and pieces of me feeding the goats. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, here we go. Some meals for you. Breakfast. Oh, there we go. Big yawn. First thing in the morning, I am having... Look, I'm not a huge fan of breakfast. I've got to be honest with you guys. I don't like breakfast. I can't really get a lot of food down. I don't like eating eggs. Maybe because I used to eat heaps of eggs when I was younger, and now I'm just really over eggs. So I have oats mixed with rice flakes, cook that in a saucepan, mix it up. I put blueberries on top of it, frozen blueberries, and then I put some stevia powder on top for sweetness. And then that's really it for my bowl of oats. And then I have a yogurt, whatever yogurt I have. Today I'm having a, where is it? There it is. Today I'm having Activia yogurt. Sometimes I have Yogo, sometimes I have Milo. It really depends. I'm in the off season, I have fun with my food. A banana, and then I have my sponsor's protein, BSN Synth6. So that's probably one of the best tasting proteins I've had. That one's a chocolate chip, that one's a cookie dough. So that's a really, really nice flavor there. And then there it is in the bowl. Wow, how exciting is that? So I'll eat that, get some energy, and then gonna feed the animals. So here, oh man, just look at these guys, they made me laugh. So here's my pet goats. That's the white one's Casper. Obviously he got his name because of he's white. He's like Casper the ghost. And then Louis is the black one. And I have no idea why he's named Louis. I can't remember. He's black and he's got white patches on him. So there you go. And this is, they're bulking as well. They're in the off season at the moment, so they're bulking up. They get 6 shovels of goat mix each. And that's a lot of carbs. Look, Casper. Oh yeah, give me that carbs. Look at him. He loves it. He can smell them gains. So there we go. 6 for Casper. And then it's always funny feeding them because I try to feed Louis the same, but Casper just keeps, Casper's the big goat. So Casper just always tries, there's Casper. So Casper is a really selfish, fat little thing, and he won't let Louis eat any of the food. So I can't feed them together anymore. I have to feed Casper like the way I'm feeding him now. And then there's Louis. He can't go anywhere near Casper or else Casper will headbutt him. So then I have to feed him separately. So he gets 6 scoops as well, but he probably only gets to eat 3 because Casper still keeps running over and stealing his food as well. So that's the way it works in the animal kingdom, I suppose. Casper's obviously the alpha male, and he keeps on showing Louis who's boss. So there's breakfast for the goats. There's Louis. Here you go. It's all right. Settle down. So I'll put his over there so it's nowhere near Casper, so that he can eat in peace without having to be scared he's going to cop a head. Oh, there he goes. So now he's going to swap and go and eat Casper's food. All right, so that's that. There's my next meal. The steak, rice. I eat a lot of rice. I get my vegetables from Vital Greens, and then there's a piece of fruit. I cook them on the grill. There's the grill. George Foreman, good old George. And my rice cooker. Invaluable things for a bodybuilder. Absolutely, I couldn't live without those things. And there's all my supplements. So is the BSN being my sponsor. Next meal again, chicken. I don't eat plain chicken breast. I'm in the off season. I'm enjoying my food and I'm having chicken schnitzels and rice. I eat these every day because I diet on chicken and all that shit day in and day out. Plain chicken and rice when I'm dieting. So as I said, I'm mixing it up a little bit, making it interesting. Next meal after that, I'll have a steak, another porterhouse steak, rice. Have my vital greens again because I don't eat vegetables, so I'll get my greens from them. And then the last meal, I have true mass. There you have it, guys. Up there, it's up there somewhere, top left corner, subscribe button, make sure you hit it. Keep watching the videos, guys. All right, see you later.